Smells good. Good morning, Bobby Lay here with Hurricane Creek Farms on a beautiful, sunshiny, I'm sure soon to be hot Wednesday morning. As we walk around here, yeah, very muddy. Old Burl brought us 1.5 inches to a little over 2 inches, just depending on where you were. A little over 2 inches right here where we stand. Just around the corner at the house, had about 1.5 inches. But yeah, thankful for July rains. Never going to complain about that. Hope everyone made it through the storm in pretty decent shape. But brought some feed for these ladies. It's already 8 o'clock. So again, I feel like I always say it, getting a little bit of a late start. I guess if I'm always getting a late start, it's not a late start, it's a normal start. But we're gonna get them fed and then move on to our next task. Got a few that didn't want to come in the pen, but can confirm that is all of them. So, yeah, I forgot for my rubber boots, but after I walk through the mud, then when you spend several more minutes walking through knee-deep grass that's covered in dew, yeah, your boots end up clean anyway. You just might have some wet socks. So, all right, we got to make some moves, get some more stuff done. Yeah, filming on the iPhone right now. Apologize for that. Knew I left the cameras in the house, said I'll stop back by the house when I drive by. And then I was here up the road before I realized, oh yeah, forgot the GoPro. But we'll have it here in a minute. Back home, made a trip into town. A couple different stops. We need to change the oil on the M4 here in the near future, so we haven't got oil and filter for it. Bunch of cattle mineral and all sorts of other stuff. Some cat food, even some bird seed, some chicken feed, a little fertilizer, just for use like up around the garden and whatnot. But yeah, now we need to get some stuff unloaded, which means too I need to also move some things around. We'll put that pallet of mineral in here. So I'll move our pallet of stable pellets and lawnmower and whatnot. And we'll get some stuff unloaded. Yeah, just gonna be kind of a range of things to do today in order to yeah, take advantage of it being too wet. Love to move that hay home, just 20 rolls. It's just next door, but we had 1.5 inches of rain right here, so we'll let that dry out for another day or two and maybe tackle that job this weekend. Yeah, same thing, we got some hay that could be cut, but a little wet to be in there with the mower right now. We'll see for this weekend on the hay cutting. It's I think there's a chance of rain starting again next Wednesday, a week from today, so it'll depend on when they think that rain's going to get here, because if we could mow some this weekend and bale on Wednesday, that'd be great. But it seems like the last few times we almost got burnt on that first cutting of hay, or rain wasn't supposed to move in until that Friday evening, and it kind of got here earlier on that Friday and we had to rush, and thankfully we did get it up before it rained. It was kind of the same. They were saying that the rain from Barrel wasn't going to get here until like late Monday night, and yeah, I was wanting to mow the yard Monday afternoon, but the rain got here about noon on Monday. So anyway, that's for future days ahead to worry about. Right now, let's just get this stuff unloaded. Smells good. Somebody asked a while back what our mineral analysis was, and it's just too much information to type in a reply. But this is a garlic mineral, of course, the garlic for the fly control. But yeah, if you can see that, kind of a basic analysis of it. It's a triple trust, triple T, whatever you want to call it, mineral. But anyway, all right, let's go check on the cows. So we'll walk up here and check on everybody, see how they're doing. It's already 10:30 now. They're all hugging the shade. Hey, ladies. Big walk up the levee. There we go. How are y'all doing? I'm not gonna bother y'all. I just want to lay eyes on everybody. Ugh. I can't get my stair climbing in today. All right. Yeah, they're scattered all off down and through the woods. Y'all just finding the shade. All right. Yep, looks in good shape. There's an Angus bull. I should like to lay eyes on the other two bulls as well. Hey, big boy. Donkeys. Yep, it's definitely not everybody. We're gonna ride around. See if we can see where the rest of them are laid up in shade. So here's the rest of the crew hanging out over here with the horses. Oh, Tiger Stripe cow must be in heat because she's drawing the attention of both Brangus bulls. The Hereford cow up there. But yeah. So, speaking of the bulls, we've got just about another 2 weeks before we pull them out. Sure, we're gonna have to make a decision. We got our family vacation coming up into the month too. Just because when we first pull the bulls out, just being sure they don't try to get back with the cows, a little bit of a challenge. I may even leave them with the cows until we get back in town. May have closer to like a 75-day breeding season versus our typical 60. But it's still really nice out here. I don't know what the temperature is, but still feels pretty good and cool. Yep, 3 Herefords up there. So our last video, you're just looking at it, I guess it posted yesterday, almost 24 hours ago. Had somebody in the comments, which I know this will be my little rant for this video, which I'm gonna maybe tread a little bit lightly, but was basically shaming us, condemning us for baling hay on Sunday, working on Sunday, which I understand. You know, a lot of the really strict, you know, religious Christian folks say absolutely no work on Sunday. I remember my mom told me, like, when she was a kid, I guess it would have been her grandmother, they couldn't even fish on Sundays, which, I mean, I understand, like, especially like in the biblical sense, fishing was work, and certainly there are people that still, you know, fish commercially. Obviously, when we go fishing, which Willis and I are planning to do later on, it's, I mean, strictly recreation. But yeah, I am a bit of a weekend warrior. I am blessed where I have a job where I work 4 days a week, so I've got Wednesdays, typically like today where I'm off, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm tied up until, you know, from 7:30 in the mornings until about 6 o'clock in the evenings. Sometimes I get a little job here or there done on my lunch break. For us to be able to do this, we have to hit it hard on our Wednesdays and then our Saturdays and a lot of times Sundays. So, and heck, they were ever to me, you stopped to go to church, but then you went back to work. Well, I mean, and I'll admit, sometimes we don't stop to go to church. We've got stuff that really has to get done. Yeah, that hay, I would love to have let that hay lay another day. It would actually probably, you know, it would have definitely been drier. But I had been in the office on Monday, and then it rained on Monday at noon. So, I mean, I know there are some farmers out there that probably just absolutely never pick up a tool or get on a machine on a Sunday. Two, like we have animals, like during the winter, what do I just not feed on Sundays? I mean, is that allowed? I mean, what about doctors and nurses? I mean, I think everything deserves context. I don't think the Lord is going to, send me straight to hell just because we do some work on Sundays. Two, how do we define work? Like my great grandmother wouldn't even allow, fishing on her pond on a Sunday. I enjoy the heck out of what I do. We are profitable in the farm, thankfully, where it is now. So we're not a hobby farm by any means, but I enjoy this. Like, I enjoy being on the seat of that tractor baling hay. Do we do some jobs on Sundays that are more like work? Yeah, sometimes we do. We're all guilty of judging others at times. I'm gonna try to be better about that myself. But if you're out there watching and you just can't believe we work on Sundays, I'm not sorry. I'm not gonna apologize for it. Maybe this isn't the content for you yet. The beautiful thing about YouTube these days, there's so much content out there, you can probably find something that appeals more directly to you. So, sorry for the rambling rant, but I guess that was gonna be my one for this video. But we got work to do, so maybe we won't have to do so much this Sunday. Well, I've got my little helper here. Hopefully she's got some mechanicking abilities, because I always say that's where I struggle the most as far as my farm duties. But I think just kind of looking at my to-do list, we're gonna go ahead and change the oil on this M4. Had this tractor right at a year, I'm sure 170 or so hours on it. 181.4. So time to go ahead and change it. See if we can do it without making too terribly big of a mess. I absolutely love having a tractor with a loader. In fact, I don't know that I'll ever own one in this size range that doesn't. But man, these brackets make it hard to get to everything under the hood. So let's see if we can do this without creating an oil spill. All right. .3 quarts, so whoop, tiny little oil spill, a little less than 3 gallons. There we go, that might be a little better with that right there. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh yeah, look at that. We don't want her to be overheating. I'll clean that off good. Let's see if the radiator needs to be blown out too. I need to move that screen so I can swing that out. All right, so I got that swung out. It's actually really clean back in there, so rather than me potentially mess something up, I'm just gonna make sure I've got that cleaned off good. Oh, yep, there's another screen right there. How do I get that one out? Well, we're gonna investigate this for a second, see how we get that screen out. Oh yeah, she is nasty. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, yeah, we should loosen that wing nut right there. There we go. See, most of that's coming right off there, but what is it hanging on down there? There we go. So take those over there to the air compressor and blow them out good. Very gently. We obviously get into a lot of dusty situations, mowing, especially raking. So go ahead and clean all that off. Yep. Rather do this now than in the field as we're overheating one day. Had a little issue with the bigger tractor last year one time. Luckily it was over at my buddy Tim's house, and he's a Kubota guy too, so we pulled it up there to his little shop, and had her cleaned out and going back again very quickly. Much better, don't you think? Oil level looks good. I'm gonna crank it up, let it circulate. Hold for just a second. Check it again. No unnecessary lights on. Alright, let's check the oil level now. It's hard to even get to the dipstick with the loader. All right. She's between the lines. I'm gonna add just a touch more oil to it. I like to get a little more like halfway between, but you can see it there. We're right about there. Add just a little more. So we're gonna go ahead and unhook the horse trailer. The girls, I believe, are going to a horse show this weekend. I hate. Does anybody else run into this? These stupid, and I'll keep his family from the stupid, but they think it's this great technology, all the tailgate locks. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are situations where it would be like, oh, great, I can lock my tailgate. You know, no stranger walking through the parking lot, you know, can drop my tailgate and take something out of the back of my truck. Okay, there might be a rare scenario where that's the case, but I can tell you what scenario does play out all the time. Yeah, I back the truck up, put it in park, jump out to unhook the gooseneck trailer, and because I didn't hit the unlock button to unlock everything, the tailgate's locked up. That's my get off my lawn rant. I guess I have 2 rants in this video, but let's just a tailgate with a handle in the middle that's a good solid one, you know, not you know, a cheap one that's gonna break off or anything. That's all we need. This one's got like that where you can drop the tailgate like halfway down, you know, instead of all the way down. I'm like, okay, like maybe like once in a blue moon that might come in handy, but you know what? Just having a simple latch that when I grab it, undo it, tailgate comes undone. That's what I want. So, all right. Shouldn't be in a bad mood though, because what are we going to do, kids?
Fishing. Fishing.
Yes, we bought new fishing poles for them. Go watch the last video. We're gonna go test them out. All right, Kimber, how about you jack it up?
How do I do
Huh? Start cranking on that baby.
that? Okay.
Oh. But yeah, it's been a long day. We kind of did more honeydews and chores and whatnot. Mowed the yard this afternoon. Actually went and yeah, go that way. Went and put out I think 3 trail cameras for the deer, so buck's really starting to put on some antlers. Go!
Daddy,
You're not gonna be done before dark at that rate.
Daddy, can I do it too?
I'm sure your sister's gonna get tired and you can do it. Actually, while they're doing that, I'm gonna grab our fishing tackle over here. I really need, my next project I need to clean up around here. It's got junk everywhere. Yeah, we keep our poles in nice, good condition. Yeah, sarcasm. I don't fish nearly as much as I used to, or as much as I would like. Good grief with the cobwebs. Which we may film a little bit while we're out there, kind of bonus footage after the actual video's over with. Yeah, I'll take my bait caster. I might try to catch a bass. Of course, we'll just see if I can catch some brim. They're kind of course, that age, or just as long as they're catching something, they're going to be, you know, relatively content. My gosh. Yep. When you don't use stuff regularly, it gets in poor repair. Oh. And now he's crying. No telling what he's done. What'd you do?
I hit my head and I hit Daddy really hard.
You hit your head?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me what you hit your head on. What'd you hit your head on?
I hit my head on this thing.
How did you hit your head on it? Y'all haven't even gotten it. Come on, y'all. You gotta crank this baby.
I don't know how to do it. It's getting too hard. I told Olivia.
How did you hit your head, dude?
I don't know.
Hit his head, but he doesn't know. Well, buddy, the best way to not do it again is learn from your mistake. But if you don't know what mistake you made, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, you came off.
All right, that's up high enough. So we're just unhooking it there because they're gonna be hooking it back up probably on Friday evening. No rain or anything between now and then. Oh my goodness, the joys of parenting. So we got Willis's purple one and Kimber's pink one.
No, mine's blue.
All right, so if I pull up just a little bit, one of y'all shut the tailgate.
Okay.
Then we're gonna head just up the road. Baby. That was nearly a fatal mistake. Why would you shut the tailgate before I pulled up? I said we got it on video, we'll be able to see. If I pull up just a little bit, one of y'all shut the tailgate.
Okay.
Or go back and listen, but I said I'm gonna pull up and then you shut the tailgate.
Over the tailgate.
Baby, you gotta do it.
I don't know how to. You have to.
Hit the button. Okay, back to my original. She doesn't know how to do the tailgate.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it.
All right, this is gonna turn into a rant all the time. Like, why, Chevrolet? Why? Why can you not? Are you kidding me? All right, and that's, like, how worthless is that? Like, anybody who's had one of these for a while, is there ever a time when you're like, let's just let the little tailgate down? I mean, I guess, like, maybe, like, if you're actually tailgating, you use that as, like, a little higher tail. I don't know. That's just stupid. But yeah, I mean, a tailgate should be one full piece with one handle in the middle. That should be it. That's all you need. All right, she's standing out of the way, but good grief. Like, these companies overthink this stuff, and, you know, and then you have a truck like this that I don't even know what it would cost new. And then it also annoys me that when you put it in drive, the doors automatically lock, because, yeah, a lot of us, especially in the farmer world, yeah, we pull up through a gate, we don't put it back in park, somebody needs to get in, but the doors have automatically locked. So They overthink this stuff. Let's follow the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. But they over-engineer stuff that doesn't need to be over-engineered. Whatever. All right, I'm old, I'm ranting. We're going fishing. We're actually gonna eat pork chops tonight. We got a lot of ground beef laid out for some burgers we're gonna cook for the all-star team party tomorrow night. So there's lots of ground beef going to be consumed, lots of beef in general. But yeah, pork for us tonight. So
and after that, we get to make cookies.
Oh, and they're gonna make cookies tonight too. So, yeah. But anyway, so all right, so that's the end of the video. So what do y'all tell everybody?
Eat beef and God bless.
All right, see y'all next time.